We live in an extraordinary time for gaming. If you enjoy action roguelikes, Enter the Gungeon and Hades are phenomenal games, near perfect at being what they set out to be, and both came out in the last 10 years. A fan of puzzle games? Well, Blueprints is, in my opinion, the greatest puzzle game ever made, and it released just last year. It's so good. If you like puzzles, please try it. Rhythm games? Rhythm Doctor has tight mapping, creative mechanics that will blow your mind, and its grand finale, not even half a year old. I could go on and on about what I believe are the titans in each genre, but suffice it to say, we are far from starved for choice. On the other hand, you have a little passion project called Spiral Knights. Many of you already know the story here, but please bear with me, taking a moment to step through it for those who don't. It started off surprisingly grand, the most popular multiplayer game on a browser game website called Congregate. It was thanks to its masterful level design, unique art style, crisp gameplay, impressive soundtrack, and immersive world. There honestly wasn't much content tied to it at the time, but it was fun. And the community it attracted is still one of the best that multiplayer gaming has to offer. And it got better. They added a new boss. They added costumes and accessories to let you make your character unique. Harder missions called Shadow Layers meant to test players' skills with limited revives available. The game became popular enough for a TF2 collaboration. They added a dash, events, pets, guild halls, and, well, things slowed down a little after all of that. Some of the original developers, under a company called Grey Havens, were able to buy the game back, but it just didn't have the funding that it needed. The game's story was leading up to a final boss mission. It eventually became apparent that this final boss would never come. The server quality degraded, and the game became a laggy shell of what it once was. Players left. Spiral Knights is not the best game I've ever played. It's not even the best game in the year it came out, let alone its genre. But it is my favorite game. I love how the game controls. Nothing else has managed to capture quite the same feeling of Spiral Knights, where the mechanical skill has such a high cap, yet every room is a positioning-based puzzle to be optimized. It is so cool. And then the community is what kept me coming back. I have met so many friends through the game. After getting to join a couple of wonderful guilds, talk to thousands of strangers while I was playing, messing around with you all, and recording videos of whatever I felt like, really. Even now, I fondly look back. The people I've met, I can't say thank you to enough of you, but it's been a blast. I still sometimes get comments every few days or so on one of those videos that I recorded so many years ago, and I have read every single one of them. Over the past 5+ years, I've even tried to jump in here and there, play a few runs, meet some people, sometimes even record a video. But every time, the lag was just too bad. It wasn't fun getting flung into fire every 5 seconds when the game's servers took offense to you trying to move in a straight line. Without functional servers, the game was doomed to die. And it was clear that the servers would probably never be fixed. The game's player count would remain at the bottom of its trench forever. Sometimes probably is proven wrong. And as of 2 weeks ago, the game actually works again. They fixed the servers, they're almost flawless. New content? Well, mostly cosmetics, but not entirely. There is a new PvP mode, it includes 1v1s if that's your thing. They've added a PvP level editor? I don't know why. It might someday make its way to PvE. Please let it join PvE, I really don't care about PvP at all. It's something though. More than that, there's a better client. It runs better with less lag. You don't necessarily have to use an external launcher. Maybe you still should. The game's RAM usage is still strange, but it runs better. There's new accessory slots, so you can slap more on your favorite costumes. There's quick move commands for getting around town. There's a bunch of small gameplay fixes. It's more change than this game has seen in a decade. The player count is higher than it's been in 5 years, and more people are rejoining. I'm sure most of you probably don't even know this has happened. I honestly have no idea why the developers have decided to work on Spiral Knights now. How do they have the funding for this? Is it just a passion project fueled by whale tears and the savings account of the developers? I don't know. But whatever the reason, it's a lot of fun. And if you're watching this and didn't know that these changes have happened but have played in the past, seriously, give it another go. It's really good. As far as if I'll make more videos on the game, I hope so. I would love to. There's some things that I wanted to try that just weren't physically possible with the servers being bad, and I think some of them are a little too insane, but I'm going to give it a good try and burn all of my CE on shadow keys, and we'll see where it goes. That's all I have for now though. Thank you for sitting around and listening to me ramble, and have a wonderful day.